I never wanted a stepbrother, especially not him. Jungkook, tall, tattooed, probably drink his protein shakes with attitude. And always shirtless like he is auditioning for the cover of a Bad Decisions Monthly. The first time we met was at my mom's wedding. He showed up late, didn't smile, didn't say hi, just stood in the back like some kind of bodyguard with an attitude problem. But today was the real intro. He moved in, bag slung over one shoulder, earpods in, sleeve rolled up to show off every line of muscle and ink. He didn't even look at me, just tossed his duffel on the couch and said, "Hope you don't talk too much. I like quiet." Oh, cool. Then get your own place, I muttered, loud enough for him to hear. He smiled, didn't even turn around. Dude, I stormed back to my room, slamming the door like a dramatic teenager. Why? Which, fine, I kinda was. I flopped onto my bed, face down, trying not to scream into a pillow. Out of every guy my mom could have married into, it had to be his dad. And the worst part, I used to have a crush on Jungkook back in high school when I didn't know him, when he was just that hard guy with a bike who occasionally picked up his dad from our school parking lot. I had stare, blush, dream things I probably shouldn't have dreamt. Then I grew up, got smart, and now I know exactly who he is. Cocky, cold, full of himself, and fine, hot, way too hot, but still a walking red flag, wrapped in a muscle and mystery. That crush, dead, weird, gone, or at least I thought it was. Until he knocked on my door later that night, still shirtless, still smug, and asked, "Is that your shampoo? It smells good. I'm stealing it." I stared at him. Do I look like I'm running a free salon? He leaned against my doorframe, arms crossed, lip ring catching the light. "You look like someone who talks too much." I slammed the door in his face. God help me. This is gonna be hell. It started with one photo, then more. Private DMs, old selfies, even scanned pages of my journal. Stuff I never meant for anyone to see. Leaked. All of it. Online. I stared at the screen, frozen. My throat went dry. My fingers shook. I wanted to disappear, cry, vomit, and run. And just when I thought no one could make it worse, there was a knock at my door. I opened it a few inches, ready to scream at whoever it was. But it was him. Jungkook stood there, arms crossed, jaw clenched. "I know who did this," he said calmly, "and I'm going to find them." I blinked. "Excuse me? Since when did he care?" I hated how her voice cracked when she tried to hold it in. I hated seeing her shrink into herself. I hated knowing someone touched what was hers, what was mine to protect. And was chaos. Yeah, messy hair, smart mouth, loud music at 2 a.m. But she was mine to hate, not theirs to break. And whoever did this, they dug in that. I started digging. IP traces, VPN chains, dirty breadcrumbs left by amateurs trying to play big. This wasn't random. This wasn't even about her. This was personal. "You are not going anywhere alone," I told her. "If someone wants to get to you, they will have to get through me. Because, baby girl, no one touches what's mine." Something changed after that. He started walking me to a class like some tattooed bodyguard, checked my phone for weird apps, blocked random guys in my DMs, even glared at my favorite barista for smiling too long. It wasn't brotherly. It wasn't even polite. It was possessive, hot, confusing, and it messed with my head. One night, I found him sitting on the couch, arms stretched wide, tattoos on full display, hoodie unzipped just enough to show skin that shouldn't be illegal. Why do you care so much? I asked, annoyed. I thought you hated me. He looked at me, really looked, like he saw through every mask I wore. I do, he said quietly. That's the ducking problem. She wore my hoodie like it belonged on her, laughed at my threats like they were cute, called me Jungkooky just to get a rise out of me. And it worked, but not how she expected, because every time she leaned close, every time she smiled at someone else, I felt like shit. I caught her crying on the porch one night. No sound, just quiet tears and trembling fingers. I sat beside her, no words. Her hands brushed mine. I didn't think, I didn't ask, I just heard. Slow, careful, real, warm and soft, and everything I wasn't supposed to want. This never happened, I whispered. Liar. I couldn't sleep after that. My heart wouldn't stop racing. My lips kept remembering his, but before I could even process it, another leak dropped. And this time, the photo was taken from inside my bedroom. He's not just stalking me. I told Jungkook, heart pounding. He's here. He didn't panic, he just moved. Set up hidden cameras, scanned my laptop, checked light bulbs, outlets, corners. Then he found it. A black pen looked normal, sat under her belt, except it had a hidden lens blinking red. A recording device. He's been watching it for weeks. I sat barely holding it together. Then my phone buzzed. Unknown. I see you found my gift. Let's see how far your stepbrother willing to go to protect you now. I looked at her. She looked at me. She was shaking. I grabbed her wrist, pulled her close, pressed my forehead to hers. I will burn this whole ducking house down before I let him touch you. That night, he hit me again. Only this time, it wasn't soft. It was fire, anger, desperation. My back has claimed mine like he knew that. Hands, my finger in his hair, his on. I'm not scared of him anymore. I whisper. He grinned. Dangerous, dark, good. Be scared of me instead. Damn! Later, the stalker came back. He tried to break in, tried to sneak into my room. He failed. Jungkook was waiting. Fist to jaw, blood on the floor, pops on the way. And me, watching him quite like he wasn't just angry. He was mine. They took the creep away. Some loser from her class, hiding behind fake names, watching her like a coward. I held her hand as they cuffed him. She didn't let go. Thank you, she whispered. I leaned close to her ear. You think I did all this for pay? You owe me, kitten. What do I owe you? She asked. I smiled. And other, and more than that. That night, we didn't stop at hands, my back against the gas, and he way too long. Tell me if you want me to stop, baby girl. He whispered. I didn't. I never ever wanted him to stop. He stood at the window, sunlight, every muscle, tattoos on display, hair red, jeans half buttoned, smug as hell, and all mine. What now? I asked. He turned me with a grin that made my knees weak. Now? Now I ruin every guy who even thinks about you. Our parents still don't know, they still sneak around. But he is mine and I am his. And when he, me under the stars that night, soft, sweet, real, he whispered against my, you are not just my secret anymore. You are my the king everything.